Welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. I'm the keeper of the home here at 4D Farms, where we are all about faith, family, home, and farm. I hope you find something on our channel that will encourage you and inspire you on your journey. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, hit like and subscribe, and be sure to turn that little notifications bell on so you'll get notified every time a brand new video is uploaded. We hope to see you in each and every one. Thanks for watching. Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. Welcome to today's video. It's just going to be a little recap video from my series. This is probably going to be the last one of all the things you can do with canned biscuits. Y'all, it's amazing what all you can do with canned biscuits, okay? So I hope y'all have enjoyed all the things that I've made, and I hope I have inspired y'all in some way to go out here and get y'all some canned biscuits when they're on sale, and the little tips and tricks that I showed you, and just try to play around in your kitchen. Y'all, it's so simple. Just substituting like any dish that may call for some kind of bread or something like that, just substituting with canned biscuits. Okay, just like if a recipe calls for, you know, some kind of bread and you may not have it on hand, or homemade bread, something like that, and you're like, I don't know how to make homemade bread. Girl, guy, you may be a guy wanting to do some of these things, okay? Wanting to try some of these things. Go grab you a can of biscuits. It doesn't have to be the flaky layer ones, y'all, like I use. A lot of times, the reason why I will use the flaky layers, if it's something that needs to be rolled out, to where I can pull those layers apart easier and make two of them and get two out of one and then roll them out. But if it's something that just calls for you to chunk up or cut up your biscuit in like 6 pieces, it doesn't matter what kind of biscuits you get. You don't have to get the layers. You can just get the little biscuits that you can just tear off or cut up, whatever. But the flaky layers, I save for things that might need to be rolled out, separated, where I could get 2 out of 1. There you go. So this video was just a little recap. And you know what? I'm not done making recipes with canned biscuits, okay? Y'all might be getting tired of seeing videos. How many more of these videos she gonna make with canned biscuits? Okay. I'm not going to wear you out all in one series, okay? If I find some more recipes that I'm going to make with canned biscuits, I will just do them later on down the road and just add them to my playlist. That way you can watch them whenever you want to, and you can stop and pause and make that meal, and you can save it to your playlist, and you can always come back to that playlist, okay, and save those recipes. So there you go. So today is a little recap. I got everything wrote down. So we'll just talk about those, okay? So just remember my tips about canned biscuits. Buy them when they're on sale. Stock up on them. Bring them home. I'll put these on when I get ready to read. I'm getting a glare. Bring them home. Open them up. Do not freeze them in the canister. Okay? I did that one time, and you know how things expand. I was not thinking, y'all, and I just chunked those babies in the freezer, and I was not thinking, and, you know, bam, okay? Yeah. Take them out of the canister if you want to buy them, get stocked up, and this is like getting out as many as you want. You may not want to use all 8 biscuits or 10 biscuits that's in that canister, okay? And y'all, you might think you're saving money getting the smaller cans that's only got 4 in it, but y'all compare the prices. By the time you buy 2 of them, and then you look at the price of the 8 to the 10, you might as well just go ahead and get the 8 and the 10. Get them when they're on sale. Bring them home. Pop them open. And this is a way that you can freeze them, okay? Take each biscuit apart. put them on a lined parchment paper lined baking sheet, okay? Flash freeze them in the freezer, okay? Then get them, don't let them get as hard as a rock, okay? Just enough cold to where you can place them all in a Ziploc bag, okay? And then they won't stick together. And then you can just chunk them in the freezer that way. And then take out as many as you need. You may only need 2 biscuits. One for you and just one other person. You may have 4 in your household and everybody eats 2 biscuits. Then you're going to need 8. Y'all just serving sizes, okay? Now, and anything that's made with canned biscuits, y'all will freeze very good. If you're making the breakfast cups, or you're making the taco cups, or the whatever, y'all, this stuff freezes really well. Wrap it up really good, put it in the freezer. I don't care if you've made a casserole, wrap it up, put it in the freezer, take it out for another meal, and just heat it up. You've got supper. All the little pizzas and the taco cups and the sloppy joe pies and all such as that. Y'all, they can freeze very well. You just take them, put a layer in a Ziploc bag, put a napkin, put another layer, put a napkin, put another layer. Separate your pieces, okay? And they'll be easy to just take one out at a time, okay? Let's see, what else? Buy them when they're on sale. Get more biscuits out of one. That's why I get the flaky layers, y'all. Some of these biscuits don't do that. Like the cheaper biscuits. Some of them don't have that seam where you can tear them apart, okay? To make 2 biscuits out of one. Now, if you're going to be slicing them up or chunking them up anyway to go in, dumplings or monkey bread, okay? Just get the cheaper biscuits that you don't separate. But if you want to get more for your money, get the layers. Grands, I think, will do it too. I think they have a seam in the middle. Just pull it apart. You get 2 biscuits, okay? Freezing very well. If even from the raw version to the cooked version, they freeze really well. All right, so let's cover. You can use canned biscuits in any kind of casserole. All you do, y'all, is chunk your biscuits up, cut them up. You can use any biscuit, either the layers or the other ones, okay, that don't separate. All you're going to do is cut your bite-sized pieces. Any kind of sauce. Let's say you're making a meatball, what is that? Meatball bubble casserole. You take your what am I trying to say? You're going to take your pieces, put them in a greased casserole dish, then put your frozen meatballs, or if you can thaw them out if you want to, it doesn't matter. You're just going to have to add a little bit to your time, okay? Put your meatballs in there, put your cheese, put your pasta sauce, your seasonings, mix it all together, and then bake it. But y'all, if you're going to fix anything that you're going to have to be baking cheese on top, and you've got to cover it with aluminum foil, spray your aluminum foil first, okay? So that way when the cheese bakes and you have to take that aluminum foil off, you're not pulling off your cheese off of your casserole. I learned that too. Okay, let's see. Any kind of casserole. You've got, normally your biscuits are on the bottom. If you're doing a dump mixing casserole, your meat mixture, okay, you can do a Mexican meat mixture, you can do the subs, any kind of casserole. All right, now and then you put all your ingredients in there, just dump it, stir it, put your topping on, put your aluminum foil on, and then put it in the oven. You don't have to use aluminum foil, but if you've got some ingredients in there that's going to take a little longer to cook than the biscuits, then you don't want your biscuits to start getting blackened on top and the rest of your stuff is not cooked, okay? So that may be one reason why you might want to cover them. Now remember, the more you add to your dish with the canned biscuits, watch your minutes. Some casseroles are going to be done quicker than others, okay, depending on what you've got in there, okay? Just make sure, keep an eyeball on it, y'all, and watch your biscuits, okay, because you don't want them doughy in the middle either. So casseroles are great using canned biscuits. You just chunk them up, throw them in there, put everything in there, stir it up, cover it with something, with some cheese or something, and then put it in the oven. Okay, let's see what else. Now, if you're doing like pot pies, you want your meat mixture in the bottom and then your biscuits on the top. And I think, y'all, those flaky layer biscuits, you can actually get 3 out of it if you want a thin layer on top of your mixture. Okay, I did the sloppy joe. I did the chicken pot pie. I think the flaky layers, you can get 3 layers out of those biscuits if you don't want a big chunk of biscuit on top of your mixture, okay? Just watch your ratio. Not too much bread and, you know, not too much meat mixture. You want to balance them out, okay? Let's see. So, put your biscuits on top. All right, now let's get to things like stuffing them, okay? Y'all, you can stuff biscuits with anything. You can make a breakfast. You can make a mini lunch. You can make a supper, okay? Dinner, okay? However y'all say it. You can stuff them with anything, okay? Let's say you can turn it into calzones. You can turn it into bombs, okay? You can turn it into what was the other thing we were doing? Okay, y'all, you can do a dessert version. You can do a lunch version, appetizer version. You can do a supper version. All right, if you're doing a breakfast version, you can do the bombs and put your casseroles. You can also do breakfast, lunches, and suppers. Okay, you can do the breakfast casserole, same thing. All right, if you're gonna stuff them, y'all, the calzones, you stuff them with like some pizza sauce, then any kind of cheese, any kind of meat. You can slip in maybe like some onions and peppers. Okay, fold them over, crimp them up. You got a calzone. If you're doing a dessert version, okay, you can do the fruit pies, okay, fried pies, y'all, okay. You can put pie fillings in them. You can put pumpkin in them. You can make fried apple pies. You can make chocolate fried pies, okay? Any kind of fried pie. If you're doing the what else can you stuff them with? You can stuff them with anything you want to, y'all. Just depending on what you want to eat it for. Breakfast, lunch. You can do the pizza kind of thing, calzone kind of thing. Oh, yeah, Hot Pockets. Y'all, you can make a Hot Pocket. You can make a round one if you want to. It's gonna be hard to get a square out of a round biscuit. Just do it round. Take those flaky layers, cut them in half, roll the bottom one out, put your Hot Pocket stuff in there, put your other biscuit layer on top of that, and just go around it and crimp it. Okay? You can do a baked uncrustable. There you go. A baked uncrustable. What else? Bombs. You can stuff the bombs with anything. You can do the breakfast bombs. Put some sausage or some bacon, some kind of meat, your cheese, and your egg. Y'all, you can even drizzle a little bit of gravy in there. And then you remember how we crimped them up on the bottom? We kept folding them and we crimped them up and we pinched them at the top, looked like a little balloon, and then you just put it seam side down, okay? You can stuff those with anything. Mozzarella, pepperoni, sauce. Stuff them babies, okay? What else did we do? Or have we thought about doing, okay, that I gave you ideas about? That is stuffing them. Y'all take your biscuits and use it in place of bread, or a dough, a bread dough. You can make bagels, y'all. You can make pretzels. I didn't do any pretzels, but I just had an idea, y'all. The garlic knots. Anything that you use bread dough for, use canned biscuit dough. Is it going to taste like bread? Some of it does. But y'all, it's going to get close enough to it that it's going to come in second. And sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to make bread, but I got some biscuits on hand. Let's try that. Okay. Garlic knots or pretzels. You just take a biscuit. You do it like you're playing with Play-Doh, y'all. Make that snake, okay? You're going to roll it until you get like 6-inch long snake. Or you get longer. You tie them up in the garlic knots, or you tie them up in the pretzel. There you go. I may make some pretzels with some honey mustard dipping sauce. Oh. There you go. What else? You can make breadsticks, okay? Anything that you can use your bread dough, use the canned biscuits for. Just downsize it. Because, y'all, I have tried it. People were like, when they saw my canned biscuit video for the cinnamon roll for the very first time, they were like, why didn't you just wad up all your biscuits and make one big dough ball? Some of these, y'all, don't stick together and make one big dough ball. Okay? It's hard to get those seams shut. That's the reason why I wanted the log. So I needed to flatten out the biscuits and pinch them together like I did. Go back and watch that video. That's why I did that. Then when I got all the seams pinched, then I rolled it out, okay? And wetting your fingers with a little bit of water will help with that. I just wanted that log effect, y'all. But you know what? You can make mini rolls. You can take a biscuit, half it, or just the other version if you want to, and roll it out. Put you a filling on top of there. You can either use a spread, not a filling. Yeah, you can use a filling, but it don't need to be really chunky, because if you get it really chunky, then it's not going to roll right. It's going to pop open, okay? So get a spread. Use any kind of spread you want to. I don't care if it's pumpkin puree, a sweet potato puree, jelly, Nutella, marshmallow cream, I don't care. Cream cheese, some kind of spreadable. Make your own cream cheese mixture. Spread it on there. Take that take that biscuit and just roll it up, okay? And then kind of do it in a circle. Pinch those seams together. Put it on a baking sheet. Get you some kind of icing. Make your own kind of frosting or icing, okay? Drizzle it on top when it comes out of the oven. There you go. You just made like some more little mock cinnamon rolls or jelly rolls or whatever, okay? There's different ways you can make cinnamon rolls, y'all. I just wanted to make them that way because that's what my husband requested. Y'all see my husband behind here? I love this blanket, y'all. This is our traveling blanket. It has a picture of us and our granddaughters on it to where when we get to missing them, we can look at them. And then at the bottom, it has a picture of me and my granddaughters. And then it has a picture of my husband and our granddaughter. So, yeah. That's why you see him back here like, is he laying? No, that's not him laying on the couch. See, I wouldn't do that to him. Unless he just kind of upsets me a little bit. No, he doesn't do that. He may aggravate the far out of me sometimes, but, you know, we're doing fine. Anyway, let's see. Where were we? See, squirrel. My family picks on me. Mom, come back. Don't get distracted. Let's see. Your donuts. All you got to do is take a biscuit, cut the center out of it with a little bitty cookie cutter or something round that can cut it. Okay. And then you turn around and you fry it in some oil on both sides. Choose any kind of glaze you want. Oh, y'all, a chocolate glaze. glaze. Yes. Cream cheese glaze, powdered sugar glaze, but we can't do the powdered sugar. I can, but my husband can't. And so if I make it, I have to make him a version and me a version, or I just have to suck it up and eat what I'm making him, okay? Donuts, cinnamon and sugar bites, okay? Monkey breads. Y'all, there's a sweet monkey bread version, like doing the brown sugar and butter glaze or the syrup, and then the cinnamon and sugar. Okay, y'all, you can take and make like a different kind of monkey bread. It's a bundt monkey bread, but use pie filling. That just gave me another idea. Take your chunked up biscuits, put them in a bundt pan, put your pie filling inside there, and then anything else you want on your biscuits, you can still dip your biscuits in some butter, your pieces in some butter. You can use a little bit of brown sugar if you want to. Dip them in that. A little bit of sugar. And then put those in your bundt pan. Put your pie filling. Yeah. And then bake it. Flip it out. Make a glaze to go on top of that. Y'all, I'm coming up with so many ideas. Yes. Okay. Any kind of pie fillings like cherry, strawberry, blueberry, blackberry. Y'all, you can make cobblers with canned biscuits. You're welcome. Yeah, you can make cobblers. All right, cinnamon and sugar bites. Dip them in, chunk them up, dip them in butter, like donut holes, kinda. Okay, donut holes or cinnamon and sugar bites. Dip them in butter. Roll them around in your brown sugar and cinnamon, or sugar and cinnamon, and then just put them on a cookie sheet and bake them. Then make you a frosting or a dip, a cream cheese dip, powdered sugar dip, whatever you prefer. What else? Whoo, y'all, we are coming up with so many ideas for canned biscuits. So that's like your sweeter versions. And then y'all, when you take them off and chunk them up, dumplings, old-timey Southern. I'm not talking about Japanese dumplings. And you could probably make some. No, you can't do those. Okay. Y'all, chicken and dumplings. You just take them and chunk them off, and you can either drop them off in the chunks, or you can take the time, y'all, to stretch them just a little bit and flatten them like you would if you were making homemade dumplings with a dough, and you rolled it out, and then you took your pizza cutter and made strips and then cut into chunks. Okay, same effect. Let's see, you can make breadsticks, garlic knots, pretzels. What else? Oh, y'all, eclairs. What are they? You can take a biscuit, shape it in an oval, fry it on both sides in some oil, just like you would a donut. When they puff up, y'all suck y'all up something. I don't care if it's jelly or a pie filling or pudding, a cream cheese mixture, something in a syringe. Poke it in that eclair and squirt it in there. You got you a jelly roll, an eclair. What are they called? Are jelly rolls? Okay, but y'all, you can use pudding and squirt in there. Oh my gosh, y'all. But you can take the bar, the eclair, dip it in a glaze just like you do a donut. I need to be writing this stuff. I'm going to go back and watch my video, and I'm going to be writing me down some ideas. That sounds good. Okay, use your biscuits like you would if you were kneading a bread dough. Stretch it out, roll it out. Y'all, we've covered so many things. Oh yeah, don't forget to roll them out, and y'all put them in muffin tins. Make your little cups, okay, and fill your cups. Y'all, you can probably do, I just thought of this. You can probably do, what's it called? Oh, for breakfast. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, y'all, I can't think of it. What's the thing for breakfast where you normally use pie crust, and you put your pie crust in your pie pan, and then you put your eggs in there, and then like your whatever you want. Quiche. Thank you. Whoever just said that, I heard you. Quiche, okay? You can use biscuit dough. And y'all, I know one biscuit's not going to stretch and fill up that pie pan, okay? However, you can do it in a muffin tin, or if you still want the pie effect, or a square, take your biscuits, to peel them apart, place them in your little round dish. I'd fill up the bottom first, okay? And then I'd roll them out to make them a little flatter like a pie crust, okay? Fill the bottom first, then go around your edge and bring it up against the edge. You may have to take your hands and push, y'all know what I'm talking about. Make it fit around the rim of the pie pan, okay? Seal your edges. If you've got some that's kind of like gapping open, seal them together with some wet fingers. Seal them together. Pour your eggs and your spinach, your quiche ingredients inside. Bake it up, y'all. Oh my gosh. I may have to try that. You can do a round pie pan, or you can do a small little square casserole pan, okay? And make a quiche instead of using a pie crust. Y'all, you can use biscuit dough in places of pie crust, bread dough, pizza dough. Just use some canned biscuits. Y'all, we have covered so much, and we've got so many ideas. Okay? And I'm not done using canned biscuits. I just thought this was enough videos in this series to get you started, give you some ideas. I just gave you some more. Y'all go play with those biscuits and come up with a creation. Call it your own. Take it to those family dinners, those church potlucks, whatever, okay? Pigs in a blanket. I knew there was something else. Pigs in a blanket. Appetizers, y'all. Get those little cocktail weenies. Take you a biscuit and cut it into some strips maybe. Flatten it out and then wrap it around. Y'all, you can do a whole hot dog and make you a hot dog. Okay? Just make it bigger. Make you some honey mustard dipping sauce. Y'all, we've come up with so many ideas just off the top of our head. See how cooking can be creative. You use your own ideas. Young girls, even young guys, if y'all are just starting out, cooking at home is not hard, okay? You just kind of like got to get some ideas, be creative, make some substitutions to make it easier for you. A lot of these, y'all, you can make in a dorm room, a hotel room, anything that you need to bake, just downsize it and put it in an air fryer. You don't have to have a big old stove. Air fryer. What else? Not a microwave, toaster oven. Y'all, those toaster ovens are not really expensive, okay? Just a toaster oven. Now, I'm not talking about a toaster where you put 2 slices of bread down in there and mash the little button down and then it goes pew, okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a toaster oven, okay? It's where it's a mini oven that you plug in and it's got like the little rack and you put yeah, there you go. You got it. I see the light bulb going off. You got it. A toaster oven. Y'all, you could use a toaster. This is to help like these college students, hotel cooking, stuff like that. Y'all could make like a calzone or a hot pocket and put it like in some of that toaster paper, the little pocket toaster paper. Put it in a toaster. Make sure it's flat enough though. And then put it in a toaster. See if that works, y'all. I have seen people take canned biscuits, flatten them out, and bake them or cook them in a waffle iron. Yes, I have a waffle iron. They cook. Okay, and you can top them with anything, or you can eat them as waffles. You can use it as a bottom for something. Yes. I wonder if they would work good for like an ice cream bowl. I'm thinking how that would work. Make sure it's thin enough. Shape it into a bowl. And then you've got, y'all, I know something else you can do. You can make taco bowls, taco salad bowls. Heat you up some oil, flatten you out a biscuit, get you something, a small little bowl to go down inside, and the biscuit comes up around the edges, okay? Put this in the oil, make it deep enough to where it will cover, but you're going to have to push down on the inside of your bowl to make your bowl stay in the grease. Fry your biscuit around it. Make a taco bowl, taco salad bowl. Ice cream bowl, fried ice cream bowl. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm just coming up with so many ideas. Okay, see, I gave y'all so many ideas to play with, to have fun with. I hope y'all have enjoyed this series. I am not done cooking and baking with canned biscuits. If I do some more recipes, I will just keep adding them to this playlist. And if I come up with some more ideas, I'll put it in the video. And just keep it in one big playlist where you can always come back to it, save it, come back to it. Y'all go play with your food. Have fun in your kitchen. Guys, girls, young kids, this is not hard to start out with. This will be a great idea for y'all. If you don't want to make homemade bread or something like that, homemade breadsticks, homemade baguettes, stuff like that, y'all, you can stretch those babies out and make some baguettes and then put that everything but the bagel seasoning on top. You can make your own breads to go along with your meals, with your pasta dishes. Get creative, y'all, and have fun in your kitchen. Play with your food. Get the kids in the kitchen, y'all. They would love to do some of these biscuits like that, roll up them worms and things like that, and just have fun. It's like playing with Play-Doh, okay? Let them chunk those biscuits up and plop them in that dish, and then you be making up the mixture to go in that casserole. It's fun, y'all. Get creative. I hope I have inspired y'all, gave y'all some ideas to do with things, okay? Casseroles, stuffing them, chunking them up and just plopping them in something, okay? I hope I've gave y'all some ideas. I hope y'all have enjoyed this series. I will see y'all in the next video. And then y'all too, if y'all do make something and y'all share your recipes, put it down in the comments below. Tell me what you made. Tell me how much fun you had, okay? Shoot me some ideas, you know, like, let's try this, okay? Maybe we can do this together. We can try to make some of these things together. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. I hope y'all have enjoyed the series. I hope you have enjoyed the tips and the tricks and the hacks and the ideas that I've gave you. Y'all just go have fun, and I will see y'all in the next